I'm a word master. What? One more time. I'm a word master. What? Yesterday, we learned 2 new sounds. E, repeat.
E.
And A, repeat.
A.
Let's look at how they're spelled on our chart. E like B.
E like bee.
A like snake.
A like snake.
Today, the focus was on the long I sound. So we'd already learned long E, and the spelling for that is EE, and we'd already learned long A, and the spelling for that is AE. And we talk about that as magic E, like it's making I different, because we also know all our short vowels already from kindergarten. So it's challenging in that it's new sounds and new spellings. And this was the first time today that they were doing IE. Today we're gonna learn a new magic E sound. Just like E makes A say its own name, it's A when they're in a team. This magic E sound is I. Repeat.
I.
We're gonna learn how to spell it in a moment, but first I want you to hear it. When I say I, watch my mouth first, and then you're gonna make it and pay attention to what your mouth is doing. I. Repeat. I. Silent hand, what happens to your mouth? One friend knows, 2 friends know. We can do it one more time. I. Repeat.
I.
I'm gonna read you some words, and you're gonna vote yes, thumbs up, I hear the I sounds, my mouth is smiling, or no, I don't hear the I sounds, my mouth is not smiling. Say.
Say.
Thumbs up or down. Ooh, try it again. Say.
Say.
Do you hear the I sound? 1, 2, 3, vote. Correct, 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 correct. S, e, yi. It's not sigh. What about ice? Repeat.
Ice.
1, 2, 3, vote. Do you hear the I sound? Correct, 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 correct. Try cat. Repeat.
Cat.
Do you hear the I sound? Correct, 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 correct. Darius, do you hear the I sound in cat? No, if we tap it out, k-at. Repeat. K-at. There's no I sound. I have some sound riddles.
Sound riddles.
I'm gonna show you a picture, and I want you to tell me what word could this be with the I sound. For example, it's not cube, because that doesn't have the I sound. What might this be? I'll give you 5 seconds to think. Jacob knows, Carolyn knows, Delilah knows. Delilah?
Ice.
Repeat.
Ice.
5 seconds to think. What could this word be? It's not a lemon. It's something with the I sound. It looks kind of like a lemon, but it's green. Carolyn knows. Egypt knows. Whisper your guess. Jayla?
Lime.
Repeat.
Lime.
Ooh, I think we all know this one. What has the I sound? Say it if you know it.
Slime.
Sometimes it's in the beginning of a word. Say ice.
Ice.
Idea.
Idea.
Islands.
Island.
Sometimes the I sound is at the end or in the middle of the word. Say try.
Try.
Fly.
Fly.
Pie.
Pie.
Nice. I'm going to show you now how you spell this sound. There's an I. We leave a space for another sound, and then magic E. We're also going to add it to our chart. Does anyone know what word is our example that has the I sound? What's our picture that's going to help us remember what sound these letters make? Dasani?
Bike.
Say I.
I.
Like bike.
Like bike.
Cool. You'll also be seeing me do this a lot with my fingers, because this
This I only says I when it's working as a team with Magic E. Magic E makes I say its own name. So if we spell I like this, with space for a sound in the middle and maybe a sound in the beginning, how would we spell bike? I'm gonna just bring down the magic I, magic E and the I. How would we spell bike? Track. Ooh, I'll choose from the cup to be fair because everyone knows. Jacob? If these are your letters and this is I, how would you spell bike? Can you move them? Oh, what do you think? Are you right or wrong?
Right.
Can you name one friend who agrees with you?
Alex answered not.
I'm still not sure. Can one friend come up? Jacob, you can choose someone with a silent hand and they'll tap this word out. Remember, hold on, Jacob. You can only choose a friend who knows that when you get to I, you're gonna do this. I know it's big. You can do this with your fingers because I only makes that sound when it's with Magic E. Choose a friend to touch the letters and sound it out. 3.
Alex.
Alex, come on up. Oh, be happy for him. You could get chosen next time. Good, Jayla. Respond to Alex. Alex, this is correct. I want you to touch each letter like this. B, I, k, to check if it's correct. The class will repeat you. B, I, k, bike. Make sure when you're saying it's not B, you can't actually say the real sound very loudly. The last part is a puff of air. Say B, B. Let's try again. Will you touch the letters? B, I, k, bike. Take a seat, Alex. Great job. This is really tricky stuff. So in a moment, we're gonna pass out slates and you're gonna get a chance to write some words with Magic E and the I sound on your whiteboards. Please stay silent while we set up.
I wanted everyone to have an opportunity to practice and write, so we chose the whiteboards. That also gives me a chance to hover in the front of the room and look at whiteboards and see who's struggling and who's really doing it with ease.
Instead of free drawing today, when you get your whiteboard, I'd like you to write as many words as you can with the E sound, E like B,
E like B.
and the A sound. Say A like snake.
A like snake.
Pass, pass, pass on over.
Pass, pass, pass on over.
Okay.
Lila.
Nice. Thanks for waiting patiently. I'm going to start writing on the board some of the words I'm seeing. It's okay. Alex used the V to show that the I and the E are working together. Keyshawn used the V to show that the I and the E are working together. Good, Naima. Sinai wrote this word with E. They're a team. If you haven't already, add that V so that you remember that they only make that sound when they work together as a team. Can you write bike? B. That would be I. So what do we also need at the end to make it say I? Good. Leave a space. What's this sound? B, I. Good. Nice. I see some friends using this strategy. If I'm spelling B, B, E, B, E, feel free to use those lines to help you because you know how many sounds. You have 5 more seconds of free write. How many words can you think of? Muna has 6 words. Sanai has 3 words. Tristan, what's this word? Is it bay? Baby. We're going to learn how to spell this later in the year. Baby actually has a Y at the end. Oh. Tristan, we haven't learned this yet. Good. When I say erase your slate, please have your slate erased, your eyes up, and your marker capped. Carolyn. Erase, erase, erase your slate.
Erase your slate.
5, 4, Darius is erasing, Naima is erasing. 3, good. 2, good. 1. All eyes are on the board now. Dasani. Nice. I have some words with the I sound that you're going to spell on your board. First, write the I sound. Say I.
I.
We'll move on to the first word when all friends have the I sound. We use a V to show that they're working together as a team. I, leave a space, E. Mona, write the I sound first. Tristan, write the I sound first, like me. I'll erase this so you're not confused. This is what we're writing right now. Good. The first word I want you to spell using that I sound is bite. Repeat. Bite. We'll tap this one out together. Bites. Bites. I heard 3 sounds. B. I. How would you spell that? Good, Naima. Sinai. B. I. Sanai, what goes at the end? Right now it says bit. Good. Can you draw that V here so that you know that they're working together as a team? Good. If they're not a team, it would be bit-eh. You want to draw that V so that it's bite. If you spelled it this way, say whoop whoop. You can erase your B and T. Leave the I sounds because we're going to keep doing words with the I sound. Your next word is pine. Repeat.
Pine.
Tap this one out on your own. Nice. I heard Egypt. Some friends are doing it on their slate. That's fine. Draw a space for each letter. So how many sounds do you hear? I. 3. Can you draw your 3 lines? Magic E is going to go with I. I. When we say I, we really mean I-E. What do you need here? Good. Delilah has pine. Tristan has pine. You wrote pied. Can you write pine? If you forget what letter makes a sound, like you can look at our alphabet. P, I, Egypt, what sound do you hear first? P. Nice. I'm going to show you a friend's slate for this one. If you spelled pine like this, say it with me. P, I. Say whoop whoop. If you didn't get it correct, don't worry. We're going to be doing another one. Say time.
Time.
Like what time do we have art? 10 o'clock. Write time. You might be doing this. T, I, Or you might be tapping it out on your arm. T, I, I like to do both to double check. Correct? Correct. Good. Anand, shout out to you for leaving the I as a team and then filling in the other sounds. Adiel, shout out to you for putting the V to show that they work as a team. Good. Jacob. T, I, Egypt, will you draw the V to show that the I and the E are a team? Good. Nice. This one isn't even in the book, but I think we can spell it. We're just doing such a good job. Can you spell this challenge word, slime? Shh. Good.
Are you serious?
This was time. See if you can spell slime. Jayla, when you forget, I want you to look at the chart and look at bike. Show me slime. Where do they put the E? Hold on. You're so close. I, E. We need to leave a space for the sound. Can you write E here?
So one thing I noticed when they were doing the whiteboard practice and everyone was writing the I words at the same time, some of them were putting the I and the E next to each other. So they realized that that was a team that said I, but they weren't leaving space for another sound. One student was putting I and E right next to each other. So I made sure that when she was doing her worksheet that I checked in on her and helped her leave that space and sound out the words sound by sound.
If you spelled slime like this, give yourself a check on your slate or a smile. Say the letters with me. S-L-I-M-E. If we tap it out, I. Nice. We're gonna pass our slates. We'll pass at a level 1. Pass on over. Thanks, Jacob. Nice. Really quick job, friends. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, good job, me.
Good job, me.
In a moment, we're gonna go back to our seats and we're gonna do the same thing that we did on our whiteboards, but on paper. This time, I'm not gonna show you the correct spellings. I actually wanna collect this and look at how much friends learned today and how well friends listened. The worksheet will look like this. I'll say a word, for example, it. Say kit.
And that's it.
You will write that word, and then I'll say kite. Repeat.
Kite.
Can one friend come up and show the class what would you write on these lines when I say kite? I'll choose from the cup. Darius, come on up. What would you write if I said kite? Wow, everyone's watching and sending love. Jacob, watch. You're connecting? Yes, I agree. No, that's wrong and we need to help him. What are you thinking? I'm not sure. Will you look at your friends? We'll do a quick vote. Ready? 1, 2, 3, vote. Are you right or wrong? Yeah, Jayla's agreeing with you, Tristan's agreeing with you, Muna's agreeing with you. I'm still gonna double check. Say it with me. Kites. Kites. Nice. When you go back to your seat, you will do this worksheet, but you have to wait for me because I'm gonna be saying the words out loud. You don't know what to write here. Wait for Miss Cuomo.
Wait for Miss Cuomo.
I'll be telling you the words. We're gonna take our papers silently and take a silent seat. I can begin as soon as all friends write their name. Excellent job listening. Excellent job listening. Dasani.
Next, we did a dictation, and the purpose of this was for me to help them a lot less, give a lot less prompts and a lot less corrections. I really wanted to collect the worksheets to later look at them and maybe reconsider some partnerships or a few kids who didn't get it at all.
Dasani, you seemed a little unfocused at the end. Okay, make sure you're listening. Name on your paper. Good job. Excellent job spelling the I sound today. Take a seat. Please write your name in 5. Please write your name in 4. Please write your name in 3. Purple table's almost ready. Good, Ice 2. Good, Tristan. Write your name in 2. Write your name in 1. Your first word is kit. We did this one together. Write kit. K-it. Then when you're ready, turn kit into kites. Write kits. Write kits. There's a space for each sound. Good. I'll come around with my stamp, but I'm not going to help you much because I do want to collect this. When you're ready, turn kit into kites.
So when you're doing this part, and you can just repeat it with us if you want to make sure that you're doing the meaning of the words in a sentence.
Oh, right.
The model. So, yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Awesome. Number 2, write fin. Like the fish in our tank all have fins, but you're just writing one. Fin. Good. Like the fin of a fish. No, do not do that. When you're ready, turn fin into fine. Make sure you're touching each line and saying the sounds. Good. Like you're doing a fine job.
When we're spelling words or when we're repeating words, I want to make sure that these words are tied to meaning and that the students aren't just saying them as sounds being blended together into a bigger sound or a word. Similarly, when I was doing the dictation, I wanted to make sure that they knew what the words meant that they were actually writing. So I tried to tie it into domains that we're learning about in another time of the day.
This time it's going to have the I sounds. Can you write the I sound first, Adiel? How do we write the I sound? Look, Adiel, where can we look in the room? Adiel. I-E. Can you write the I-E spelling? I. Adiel, you're going to write it right here where my finger is. I. E. We leave a space. Erase this. We have to leave a space for the other sounds. Shout out to all the friends who are being so patient while their friends work. The next word is shin. We learned that this part of your body is your shin. Sh, eh, Adia, I'm going to show you for this one. It's okay. I think you're just confused about the lines. I and E work together. I'm going to make this a color. This says I. Can you add the other sounds now? We're spelling fine. I. Good. Jayla, I want you to remember that it goes I space E. You're putting I in front of E a lot. It goes I space E. Can someone remind the class what two letters, what digraph is sh in shin? Isatu? Like shark. If you spelled shine like this, you're correct. Please put your finger on number 4. It's okay. Number 4 is slid. I slid down. Make sure you get every sound. There are 4 lines. S, o, I, d. You're close. You wrote sid. S, o, I, d. What do you think it's going to be next?
Slide.
Slide. Right, slide now. S, o, I, d. This side of the room is doing an excellent job. Good. Can you try slid? S, o, I, d. S, o, I, d. You wrote sid. Good. It's okay, Tristan. S. What are you trying to spell?
Shine.
Shine. Can you write it on this side? Sh. I.
What's that? H again.
I'm going to show you how I spell it. Ready? Say the sound. Say sh. I write the I and the E as a team. If you're confused by the lines, don't worry. I'd rather you spell the word correctly. The last word is spin. Right, spin. Do your best to sound it out. Can you sound it out for me?
I'm doing my best guesses.
Good. Say spin. Adiel, will you sound it out for me?
It.
On your arm.
Spin. It. Spin. It.
Yeah.
Right?
Eh. Will you try it on the spaces now? Eh. I spin in a circle. Turn it into, say it if you know it.
I said that.
Silently point, where is your spine? Some friends pointed here. We learned in listening and learning. Your spine is the long bone in your back. Nice, Alex. Good, Muna. When you're finished, please wait patiently. Good.
Yay.
Will you help Tristan for a moment to spell spin?
I'm done.
Good. How would we turn this into spine? I.
think there goes an E right here.
This is helping you remember that right now you just have I. What else do you need to make it say I? So let's check it. S, p, I, n. Can you tap each letter and say it like I did? Do this with your fingers when you do I. Ready? Watch me. S, p, I, n.
I'm trying my best guesses.
Good.
I'm trying my best guesses.
Good, Egypt. I'm going to check it after school and help friends that need more help. Don't worry.
Can we go in the back?
Yep. Princeton. When you hear the chime, you will have 10 quiet seconds to put your papers in the middle of the table and sit in slant. 10. Shh. 9. Papers in the middle. Good. Good. Naima, I'm going to help you more later, okay?
I'm holding it.
8. Papers in the middle. 7. Good. 6. Anand is ready. 5. Chloe is ready. 4. 3. 2. 1. And done. So close to a point, but you guys look and sound amazing. We're gonna come to the carpet. Alex, we're gonna talk about a swim meet. Connect if you've ever seen the Olympics on TV or if you've ever been to a swimming class. You're gonna be really thrilled then or excited about this video. Princeton, ready? 1, get ready. Ooh, 1, get ready. 2, stand up. Purple. So quick and quiet. Yellow. Orange. Green. Thanks for being polite, Adiel. Blue. And red. Nice. It's okay. Oh, friends ready to go, Naima? This whole side of the carpet looks so focused. Nice. We're gonna be reading a story today in our buddy reading about a swim meet. The title, or what it's called, is The Swim Meet. Repeat.
The swim meet.
Can you read this question in your head? And then I'll have a friend read it out loud. This is a tricky word. Sanaya's reading it. Tristan, look at the words. Read it. What? Who can read it to the class? Alex?
Who do you want to win?
Oh, that's this one. Say, how.
How?
How do you win?
How do you win?
Who can read the first question for us?
What?
Keyshawn?
What is a swimming?
This is the word swim. Say it together.
What is a swim meet?
We're practicing saying questions with our voice going up like a chipmunk. Listen to me say it. What is a swim meet? Repeat.
What is a swim meet?
So much better. I want you to be thinking about what is a swim meet and how do you win while you watch this video from the Olympics. You might feel excited at how fast they're swimming, and you can go like this. There's no sound, just watch.
Go.
Pay attention to how do you think they win. We're not going to chant right now, but I'm excited too. Nice. I'm going to keep this photo up for a moment because I want to point out the lanes. Say lane.
Lane.
This is a lane. Look carefully. How many swimmers are in the lane? This is a swimmer. This is a swimmer. This is a swimmer. How many swimmers are in each lane? Show me. Yes. In each one. How many's in, Tristan, we're just looking here. How many's in the lane? Alex, how many's in the lane? Yes, yes, yes. Hands down. Each swimmer lines up at the starting block. That was when they were like this. Then they have their own lane to swim down, and that's when they jumped into the water. Does anyone know, maybe from the video, maybe from something else, how do you win? Jayla knows, Muna knows, Isatu knows. Egypt, look at Egypt. How do you win?
There's each lane, but if you swim faster, you win.
Add on. They're all swimming really fast, so who wins? And they're each in their lane. How do you win? Oh, I get what you're saying. Now, Alex also, some friends said 6. They were trying to count how many lanes there were. I say, Alex, how do you win?
You have to focus where your number is.
You stay in your lane, add on. Who's the winner? If they all swim really fast, who wins?
And try your best.
That's true. Brody?
Which one wins? It might be a tie.
It could be a tie. Connect if you were thinking this. Whoever gets to the end of their lane first is the winner. Because that, oh, you were thinking that, you were thinking that, you were thinking that. I'll say it again for friends that didn't know. Whoever gets to the end of their lane first is the winner. And you're gonna be reading today to see if the kids in the story win or lose. Doesn't matter if you're fast, you have to be the fastest. We're gonna preview some of the words that you're hearing in this story, and there are pictures next to them to help you remember what that word means. These are all I words. Say, I.
I.
Like.
Like.
What's this word? Read it in your head. Whisper it. Carolyn?
5.
Read it in your head. Look at the picture. What could it be? Keyshawn?
Die.
Brody. Read it in your head. Look at the picture. What's this word? Dasani? Time. Repeat.
Time.
It's okay. Smile. Repeat.
Smile.
These words, Brody, these words all have the A sound. Say A.
A.
We just learned this one. Say it if you know it.
Lane.
Show me.
Wave.
Wave. And the last one is wake. Repeat.
Wave.
Show me when you wake up in the morning. Hands in your lap. Nice. The last thing we'll do on the carpet is that I'm going to actually, Dasani, please move up. The last thing I want to do, move all the way up, thank you, is read the swim meet to you. You're reading this with your buddy, so I'm going to read it to you the first time, and you're watching the words. Can someone tell me, what are you looking at? Miss Cuomo?
No.
The picture? What are you going to look at while I'm reading? Delilah?
The word.
Say it.
The word.
So that when you see them, Jacob, in your reader, you'll know what they sound like.
CKLA suggests that you sometimes preview the story or that you model reading the entire story from beginning to end. This lesson didn't have that suggestion, but I found that this material is really challenging for my readers this year, so I chose to insert it. I modeled reading the story and I used colors to show the different partners. That way they were looking at the words and they'd get a quick preview of what those words looked like and sounded like before they read it with a partner.
The swim meet. Blue would be partner 1, and this color would be partner 2. Josh and Jen like to swim. They take Gran to their swim. Jen lines up in lane. Josh lines up in lane. Who's in the swim meet? What 2 characters or people? Jayla?
Number 6, number 5.
That's the lanes they're in. What 2 characters, we know their names, start with J? Isatu?
Jen and Josh.
They're gonna race in a swim meet. The kids are up on the blocks. Then there is a beep, say beep. All the kids dive in. Splash.
Splash.
Swim, yells Gran. Swim fast. This part has exclamation points, and we want them to win. So when you're reading it with your partner, you should sound like this. Swim.
Swim.
Swim fast.
Swim fast.
Take a moment, look at the picture, so that when I'm reading it to you, you're looking at the words.
Yeah.
Josh and Jen swim as fast as they can. They swim and swim. In no time, they make it to the end. Good girl. Did Josh win? Asks Gran. Did Jen win? Josh and Jen wave and smile. Show me wave and smile.
Wave and smile.
They did not win, but they had a lot of fun. You're gonna read this with your buddy. I don't wanna talk about the ending on the carpet because I want you to reread and figure out, did they win? Did they lose? Were they happy? Were they sad? And we're gonna discuss at the end, one question. Were Josh and Jen sad? And I don't want to give anything else away.
When we have comprehension questions at the end of a reader's story, I'll preview one question that I want to go over at the end that I think is the most valuable. Today it was an inference that the students had to make. Were they happy at the end of the race? And actually they lost the race, but they were really happy anyway. And it didn't say that in the words, it was actually in the illustration. It said that they were smiling and waving, and then in the illustration you saw that they were really happy even though they lost. So I previewed that question before we began buddy reading, and then when they were finished buddy reading, I had that again projected on the screen. I try to intentionally call on a scholar I don't think will give a complete answer or any text evidence to start us off, and then encourage other kids to listen to that kid and add on using details or a page from the reader.
You'll be reading this with your partner. I gave you a Post-it that'll show you what page it's on. Where else can you look? Maybe your Post-it fell out. Maybe you're confused. Where else can you look other than the Post-it? Does anyone know? It's like yellow star stuff. Muna?
The board.
You can look on the board. Does anyone know what this part of the book is?
Table of contents.
Repeat. Table of contents. But you can also just use the Post-it today. Nice. When we go back to our seats, remember you're sitting with your buddy. And if you finish early, you're answering the questions. Are there any questions about who your buddy is? If they're absent, you come to the carpet and I'll help you out. We read at this level. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh. So you can come to the carpet and I'll help you out. Bin managers, go ahead. Egypt, you sit at the purple table. Your partner is absent today. You'll be with Adiel. You can have an extra in case it's hard to share. Who's partner 1?
Me.
Who's partner 2? Good. Who's partner 1?
Interesting get to learn. I want to read about that.
Partners reading.
Josh and Jeremy like to swim. Swim, yells Bear. Swim fast. Josh and Jen swim as fast as they can. They this part we didn't. They swim and swim. In no time, they make it to the end. Josh and Jen wave and smile. They do not win, but they have a lot of fun. I'm going to
Did they win?
No.
Oh, but were they happy or sad?
Happy.
Why? When I lose, I'm really sad. Why do you think they were happy?
Because they tried their best.
I think you're right. When we talk about that question, can you share that? What do you do now that you're done reading?
No, this part. That's a magic key.
So it's not it, it's I.
It's remember this is a magic key. Lines up and plane,
Ooh, really close. You said plane. Do you see the p sound?
lane 5.
What's a lane? Can you point to it in the picture? Good, that's where they're swimming.
Jen lines up in lane 5.
I noticed that the table that had the different version of the story, the worksheet, was really struggling. I noticed that the rest of the room was doing a great job buddy reading and even moving on to the comprehension questions, so I decided to sit with that table and echo read with them.
Josh lines up in lane 6. Repeat. Josh lines up in lane 6. Put your finger on the. The kids are up on the blocks. Your turn.
I moved some of their fingers to make sure that they were touching the correct words. I said the sentence and then they repeated. At first, I didn't hear all voices, so I changed where I was sitting at the table to help 2 specific scholars, and then I heard them echoing my voice and following along with their fingers, so I knew that then they had heard and repeated the entire story.
Splash. Swim, yells Gran. Swim fast. Repeat. Swim, yells Gran. Swim fast. Josh and Jen swim as fast as they can. Josh and Jen swim as fast as they can. They swim and swim. They swim and swim. In no time, they make it to the end. In no time, they make it to the end. Did Josh win? Asked Gran. Did Josh win? Asked Gran. Keyshawn, please don't go ahead. I know you know how to read it. Did Jen win? Did Jen win? Josh and Jen wave and smile. Josh and Jen wave and smile. They did not win. They did not win, but they had a lot of fun. But they, look at the words. Sorry, one friend wasn't looking. Look at the words. But they had a lot of fun. You did a great job repeating my voice. I want you to try to answer the first question. Who went to the swim meet? Keyshawn, get the pencils. Who went to the swim meet?
Once they were ready to move on to the comprehension piece, I left, and I noticed at the end that they had completed some of the first question. I want to keep them with this material, this grade level material, because I think it's important that they're getting exposed to first grade sounds and phonics, but I do think that scaffold helps them to actually do the work.